Hi everyone, today I want to share you an embellishment book that I created. I'm in a swap with Carmen. She's Carmen van Lokven here on YouTube, and I will post a link to her YouTube channel in the description box below. I really love all the projects that she creates, and she has a lot of inspiration, she gives me a lot of inspiration as well. So yeah, we decided to do a swap, and she has been very patient with me. Her project is already done for a long time, but yeah, I finished mine and I'm so happy, so I really hope she likes it. I know she's creating a journal with some old pictures, so I tried to make some embellishments that would go in her journal that she can maybe use in her journal or for any other kind of project. So I try to do them in a shabby vintage style. So I created this book out of some lightweight chipboard, and I have some Wild Orchid Crafts roses, and this is some romance novel paper by Prima. It's one of my favorite paper collections ever. This lace is from Cindy's Scrap Shop, and these butterflies are from Wild Orchid Crafts as well. And I just adhered some flat back pearls. And here I have some more flowers. I put some stickles on them. I hope it shows. Yeah, it does a little bit, I hope. So I'm not sure what the spine measures. The spine is 3 inches wide, and I adhered some rosette trim that is from Lavish Laces in a blush pink color, and this goes all the way around, and it's held closed with some seam binding from Wild Orchid Crafts. So let me open up the book and show you the inside. Oh, I hope this goes well. Yeah, there it is. So when you open it up, this is the first pocket, and inside I have a bag that I decorated with this flower, and I adhered it with a little bit of glue, so maybe she can take it off. But I do have some more flowers created for her, and inside I have a pack of these embellishments. So this is a pretty large pocket, and here on the next page I have some more embellishments, and I'm going to take them out of the package and show them to you properly because I want to avoid the glare. So on the next page I created some bows. I used some faux leather, and I made some paper clips as well. Oops, I'm sorry. As well as some bows, but I'm going to show them to you in a better way. And this is my next, or are my next 2 pages with a pocket. And here, ooh, I'm sorry, I created some more flowers for her. And these are my other 2 pages with embellishments, and this is the last page. And here I have another pocket, the same as on the front cover, and inside I have some crochet hearts and flowers that I created in all kinds of colors. So I'm going to take these embellishments out of the package, and then I will show them to you in a proper way. So I will be right back. So I'm back to show you the embellishments that I created for my swap with Carmen. I took them all out of the package so I can show them to you properly. The only ones that I didn't take out of the package are these crochet hearts and flowers. And I made these myself, and I used all kinds of different yarns. I used some jute twine as well, and I hope she can use them in her vintage journal. I have some lace from Cindy's Scrap Shop, and I used my Martha Stewart punch along the edges for the packaging. It's this one right here. So this is the first set of embellishments that I created for her. And oops, let me put them aside. I also created these bows, and I used my MFT bow die to create these for her. I have some faux leather that I use for these bows, and let me show them to you like this. It's a really thin, nice faux leather, so I created a green glittery one as well as a rose gold one, and I used the Wild Orchid Craft rose in the center and my stickles, my stardust stickles. I hope it shows. Let me... no, it doesn't really show up on camera, I think. This is a really light mint green one, and the last one is like a blush pink. It's really hard to show you, but I hope you can see them. So this is another set of embellishments that I created for her. I also created some, oops, some paper clips. Let me move this aside so I can show them to you. I used the same bow die by MFT, and this is the small one. And I have some rose gold paper clips that I adhered the bows to. So I made them in the same colors as the large bows that I created. And a glittery one. And I used my stickles on the Wild Orchid Crafts rose again. So this is my second set of embellishments. And then I created these ones. I still have to, or I have to adhere them to the package again, but that's okay. And let me show you what these are. I have to take a page, maybe my journal for example, to show how you can use them. They look like this, and I used some really vintage lace underneath here and a coffee stained doily, and I thought she could use these as a tuck spot so she can adhere them to the page like this, and then she can tuck some ephemera behind this. And there's also a tab here, so I made one to go on the right page if she wants, and also one on the left page, so the tab will be on the left side and she can use these as tuck spots. And I really liked creating these. I did some sewing, and I used some thin paper because I didn't want to make it too bulky. So I created 2 of those. And let me see. Oh, I can use this as an example as well. The next thing, I have 2 sets, and they are the same. Oops, let me take the other one out if I can grab it. They come like this, and this is a corner that I created. I adhered some fluffy fabric on some paper, and I used a beautiful flower from my stash and some more laces, and she can adhere this to the corner. I know the measurements of her journal. This one is not wide enough, but this will fit her journal, and she can tuck all kinds of things behind here. So I created one again for the right side or the right page, and one for the left page if she wants to. So I created those, and then I have some paper clips. Oops, I'm sorry for the lighting. It's a really dark day outside, so I had to use my daylight as well. I just used some felt for the base, and then I hand stitched along the edges to wrap it around the paper clip, and then I have a piece of applique here, some pearl trim and some fringe trim, and she can, if she wants, she can use this on a page as a page flag or whatever she likes to use it for. So I have one for the right side again, and this one she can use on the left side. It's exactly the same with some more hand stitching and felt, and she can adhere it to the left page and use it as a page marker. So, and then I have some butterflies. I had these appliques from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I stiffened them by just using some hairspray. I used this one right here, but it doesn't make any difference what kind of hairspray you use. You can use a cheap one if you like. And then to make them more sturdy, and in the center I adhered a flower from my stash. And let me see. Then I created these two flowers, and I think it's better to have them on this piece of paper so you can see the dangles. I just used some rosette trim as my base, and then I have a crochet doily and a flower from my stash, and I used some lace that was gifted to me by Patricia. Thank you so much, Patricia. And I used some fun fiber as well, so, and maybe if she wants she can use it as an embellishment on the page, and I think it looks really nice. And I tried to make vintage kind of embellishments for her journal. And the next thing that I created is this one right here. It's a really large embellishment. I created a pocket. I just took some felt and I folded it in half, and then I hand stitched along the edges. And here I have some more lace from Cindy's Scrap Shop, and I adhered some rhinestones. I have another crochet heart that I made, and this beautiful image was gifted to me by Cindy. Thank you so much, Cindy. I have some more lace in the background and another one of these beautiful flowers. And inside I have some tags, and she can stuff all kinds of ephemera in here if she wants to. And I printed these from Pinterest, so I have, I believe, 6 different kind of tags that she can use in her journal if she wants to. So this is another embellishment for her journal. And the last set that I created are just some decorative pieces, and if she wants she can use these as tuck spots as well. She can adhere them to the bottom of the page and then tuck some things behind. So I used some cardstock for the base, and then I hand stitched along the edges, and I really wanted to make it sturdy. So I have some fabric as my first layer, and then I have some crochet lace as my second layer, and some more lace along the edges, and another beautiful flower. And I created this butterfly with my Martha Stewart punch, and I used this one, oops, I'm sorry, this one right here. So, and this image was also gifted to me by Cindy. Thank you so much, Cindy. And I hand stitched along the edges again. I purchased these from Cindy's Scrap Shop, and I adhered some bling in the center of these flowers. And I have another crochet heart that I made, and this one is a little bit different with some more flowers and another beautiful image, a crochet heart. So, and she can use them any way she likes, but I thought they would be nice as tuck spots on your page of your journal. So those are my embellishments, and my embellishment book for Carmen, and I really hope she likes it. I had a lot of fun creating all these embellishments and the embellishment book. So yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are all having a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.